Happy Tuesday evening, everybody. How are you? I'm really excited to come on tonight and do this video. I received a card in the mail today that I've been wanting for a very long time. It was definitely on my goals for this year, 2022, to obtain. And I've been looking for this card for a while. And for not being, I'll just say this before I tell you, before I share the card and everything. For not being a Hall of Fame player or a key rookie card, it's a pretty, I would say a fairly expensive card. So I waited and I waited and I did buy it graded, and I wanted to get a good looking card. The grade wasn't really that important to me, and you'll see in a second. But I wanted to get a really nice looking presented card, and I think I did a really, good job finding that example, that copy of this card. It is a card on Mike Payne's 300 Greatest Cards of the 20th Century list, and it's one of my absolute favorite all-time baseball cards, and it may just be the most beautiful-looking baseball card ever made, in my opinion. Of course, it's my opinion. And that's what's great about this hobby or anything, whatever you feel, your opinion on something. I just think this card is just amazing. So I'm just going to get right to it and show you. It is the 1957 Topps Ted Kluszewski. And I just, I don't know. To me, that's like, baseball card perfection. There's so many things about this card that just are awesome and amazing. For a very long time, especially younger, not having that discerning taste, I kind of thought the 57 Topps set was kind of bland and boring. But as I've gotten older, I don't know what I was thinking. This set is absolutely gorgeous. It's very... just a very clean, simple design. Love the fact that the photograph takes precedent on the card front. It's just a great looking set. And this card right here, and I'll show you the back real quick. It's card number 165. So for a 3, that card looks really nice. And I'll tell you what I paid for this all in. I paid like $30 for this card, shipped with tax and everything. And like I said, this card is not an inexpensive card in higher grade. Even raw, I've seen raw copies of this card go for more than $30. So again, it's not, I'm sure it's a comic card in very, very high grade if they exist. I didn't really take a look to see what, I don't know if there's any 10s in this card, but higher grade cards are definitely well into the hundreds. So, talking high grade 7s and stuff like that. But nonetheless not talking about the value, I'm talking about the beauty. All right, we're talking about the beauty of this card. The color in this card is, I don't know. Again, I'm not a trained artist or a trained photographer, but I think the color on this card is just unbelievably amazing. The color, and that's of the photograph itself. The background, the way he's against the background, just looks awesome. It pops. I love the font colors at the bottom, that red and that blue, just look just amazing. And of course, the sleeveless jersey. How can you not love that card? I just can't say enough good things about this card. It's a posed, swinging card, and it just shows the size. For back then, he was a large man, a big baseball player, and he was about 6'2", 225 pounds. And he just look at those guns. He was a big guy, and what I had read when I did my little research for this video is that he did that. He cut the sleeves off to the chagrin of the Cincinnati Reds because his arms are so big they wouldn't fit in the sleeves of his jersey, and it would impede his swing. And he said he was not going to change the way he swung. And glad he didn't, because he had a really solid baseball career. He played from 1941 to 1947. I apologize. 1947 to 1961. He played for 4 teams. He played for the Cincinnati Reds. He played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He played for the Chicago White Sox. And the last season he played for the, at that time was the California Angels or the LA Angels. So yeah, he was a 4-time All-Star, and he hit 279 career home runs. And let's see, he had 1,028 RBI. He had 1,766 hits and a lifetime batting average of 298. So not a slouch player at all. He did kind of have a precipitous fall in terms of his career numbers after 1956, in which he hit 37 home runs. He was in the single digits of home runs to the end of his career for the last 5 years. But he did, he batted, 300 over 7 times. And he had 3 years in a row in the mid-50s, from 53 to 55, of over 40 home runs. So he was definitely no slouch, no doubt about that. And he was like, he was like the Big Mac and the Jose Canseco before they were who they were. So he had the nickname of Big Clue. And he just dominates this card in a very cool way. I also came to learn that he was the batting coach for the Big Red Machine during the 1970s, and we knew how successful they were. And unfortunately, he passed away in 1988, the age of 63, of a heart attack. And while he's not, Hall of Fame worthy, he definitely had a respectful career, and I think this card just, has got to go down in history as one of the best baseball cards ever produced. All right, guys, so that's it. The 1957 Topps Ted Big Clue Kluszewski, and that's all I got on this one, guys. So I appreciate everybody watching, appreciate the new subscribers I've gotten over the last couple of days, and just wish everybody the best the rest of this week, and may them cardboard gods shine down upon you all. And I will see you on the next video, guys. We'll see you later. Take care. Goodbye. Over and out. Ba-boom.